really try to monopolize this while still being fast and aggressive. We don't just want to sit. And then in terms of follow-up offense, honestly, I think you just need to be closer to the play, and that's how we treat it. Meaning, you're closer to the play. If you could follow up, you follow up. Otherwise, you fake. But when you're in positions like this, you're only giving yourself the option to fake. Like, you're preemptively making a defensive decision by your position. So Loomis is champ 1, champ 2, early season, partied up with someone, but they don't play a lot together. So pretty much solo queue, right? Pretty much. He said in the submission context that he didn't have a ton of impact. I mean, we could take a look at that, but that's fine. We're not really going to break that down yet. I mean, if it happens a lot. That's a good touch. I actually feel like the biggest reason why you might feel like you don't have a lot of impact, it's our boost. And spacing. Our boost management isn't great, so we're rotating to big boost, which is not bad, but it's putting us out of position, which is then causing our challenges just to kind of be challenges instead of control. Because like the biggest thing is, like you said, impact, but like we're just kind of playing hit ball. Close. And it's not bad. Meaning like ping pong, hit ball is not a bad aspect of Rocket League, but I don't think we've had any sort of control play, 50 play, demo play in the 2 minutes. There's a demo. Alt G. So like that's a hit ball play, a boom and chase play that actually was productive. I'm still, the biggest thing that's bugging me is our spacing. Like we're never in a position to support, follow a teammate, follow up their offense, be a threat. We're always like far away from the play. And this was a good play altogether, boom and chase play, but that's the biggest thing that's bugging me. It's the spacing. And I really feel like it's the simple advice of track more pads, manage your boost a little bit better, play the midfield, but keep movement. Like we don't want to, play the midfield and be a dead stop. Like we still want to be fast, aggressive. But what's happening is like we create our offense, we rotate, there's no boost right here, we rotate, then we're far away from the play with a big pocket of space. We either fake or we challenge, but the challenge is just a challenge because we're so far away from the play. And I feel like it's positioning, spacing that is kind of limiting the impact. And I think the root is boost. So I'll kind of like show you what I mean. That was good. Unfortunately, we didn't get the corner, but this was good. Just being a little bit more positionally threatening, not to where you're overcommitting. Another problem is like we're never playing an aggressive second man support. So maybe like we could take like one piece of applicational advice being the boost management, small pads, midfield positioning. But the other part being, and this might be like a more fun part to train, is what is your impact as a second man? And I also get this kind of like reactionary vibe where like, look, we're like, okay, we're waiting, we're not anticipating. Now we go left, and like that's leading into the boost management problems. It's good. I really want to kind of treat this broadly and just focus on your second man impact. Like, we're never, not that we should be following up this ball in the corner to 50. Like, that would be not the smartest move. But it's this positioning, the spacing, where we're never in the position to follow up. Not that even if you cut the midfield and then you could cut this ball, like, that's still not an option. But we're always so spaced out from a first man. And we've talked about this before. I've covered it in a private setting. And I kind of just want to keep it broad, keep it general, and let you decide. It's after creating offense, track your pads, then get boost, track your pads, stay central. Really try to monopolize this while still being fast and aggressive. We don't just want to sit. And then in terms of follow-up offense, honestly, I think you just need to be closer to the play, and that's how we treat it. Meaning, you're closer to the play. If you could follow up, you follow up. Otherwise, you fake. But when you're in positions like this, you're only giving yourself the option to fake. Like, you're preemptively making a defensive decision by your position. Let's just focus our follow-up offense. And what's going to happen is you might overcommit and get scored on. But kind of a key part of that is follow-up offense, focus your 50s, focus your shots, focus your recovery, focus your cuts. Kind of like that quick in-out mentality. But ultimately, I think the simple way to think about this, just while you play this next week, pads, cuts, follow-up offense, quick recoveries, boost management. It all kind of weaves together. It's not like separate concepts. It all weaves together. And that's where I'd leave this. See if I could find like one more example for you. Truly think it's the positioning that's limiting our impact. And like we missed that mid boost right there. Like now we can't follow up. All our follow-ups just end up being fakes. Like this. And then we play defense and we transition, but then we can't get anything out of the defense transition. I mean, sometimes a simpler way to approach all of it is just focus your cut rotation, because that like increases two-man impact, that increases midfield positioning. But I know you probably get this. I know you probably see it. You know, it's not a newish focus, but maybe this is a Rocket League bad habit for you. Whenever you're not playing as good, it's like this boost management, spaced out of position sort of situation. And I really do think a lot of it is rooted in boost. Every time we take a play, we can't control, we don't have the boost, or far away from the play because we don't have the boost to play aggressively. Overall, it was clean, not making any mistakes, just didn't have the impact.